What is up, family? How are all my fellow lunatics doing today? Hopefully, pretty freaking well. We got another wild one for you today on Rational Lunatic Media, so trip out on this. So, a corrections officer has been indicted on 4 felony counts of smuggling deadly weapons and other contraband into the prison. Now, I've heard of cops smuggling cell phones and, drugs, different things. But deadly weapons? What kind of deadly weapons? Are they the bang bang kind or the stab stab kind? Let's find out together, shall we? Before we do, though, kick that like button, punch that subscribe button, flick that ding notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. And if you're on TikTok and this video goes a little too long, jump over to YouTube, catch the full content there. And if you really want to know about the worst of the worst, cops, judges, officials, teachers, psychiatrists, doctors doing the most heinous things to us citizens, click on my Patreon, it linked in my YouTube, or just go to Patreon, Rational Lunatic. Check out my Not Safe for Life news. It's $5 a month, members only, because those stories are hard to tell and they're hard to hear. Trust me. So watch at your own risk, but they need to be exposed. There, I've got in the last 6 months, I've got like 56 stories or 50 stories on there already, and there's more every day. So yeah. Anyway, I post about 4 a week, of 2 Wednesday, 2 on Thursday. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into this one, shall we? Let's go. All right, this report was done by Rob Bonta, Attorney General. So this report was literally by the Attorney General himself. So, Attorney General Bonta announces arrest and charges filed against a former Salona State Prison correctional officer. Tuesday, May 7th of 2024. Sacramento, California, Attorney General Bob Bonta today announced the arrest and felony charges filed against a former Solano State Prison correctional officer following grand jury proceedings. The suspect has been indicted on 4 felony charges, including conspiracy to smuggle weapons and other contraband into a panel institution, attempting to bring a deadly weapon into a panel institution, and receiving bribes. Quote, regardless of occupation or position, our office is committed to holding those who break the law accountable, said Attorney General Bob Bonta. Quote, no one is above the law. I am thankful to our state and federal law enforcement partners for their work on this case. Quote, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation strongly condemns any peace officer who violates their oath and shatters the public's trust, said Secretary Jeff McComber, who oversees the state's prison system. Quote, let this serve as a reminder that we will seek accountability from those who refuse to follow the law. Yeah. As long as they get caught, you will. If they don't, you don't care. They ain't looking that hard. Quote, we are we are grateful for our strong, collaborative partnership with the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation and California Department of Justice, said Special Agent in Charge Siddhartha Patel of the FBI Sacramento Field Office. I mean, we're talking about the California Corrections here, y'all. Like, you understand who runs those prisons? Like between the NF, the La M, the Mexican Mafia. You know what I mean? So you got the NF, which their soldados are northerners, norteños, and then the La M, the Mexican Mafia, their soldiers are Sordeños and Southsiders. You know what I mean? So more than likely those weapons are being brought to one of them, unless it's the AB or one of their under you know the Peckerwoods or one of the branches under the AB. Since I'm pretty sure the AB, like once they're classified, they go straight to like lockdown, whatever. Same as NF and MA. Mexican mafia. As soon as they're classified, I think they go straight down. At least they used to. Um, but I know that's actually changed, I think. But yeah, so those weapons are going to somebody dangerous. You know what I mean? Whatever those weapons are, and yeah, man, that's just gonna cause so much carnage, and so much recklessness inside those walls. Like, damn, dude, like, and this dude, I wonder how much they're paying him. They had been paying him quite a bit. But do you think, like, so if he goes to prison, right? Say say he goes to prison and he's supplying like the NF or the Southsiders, right? And he goes to prison. Do you think they'll protect him? Do you think he can join that gang? The fact that he was a cop, or like, are they gonna be like, ah, bro, man, are they gonna see him as a cop, and then take that out on him, or they're gonna be like, oh, you did a solid. I mean, you were there for the gente. Yeah, I mean, you did what you did for the cause, uh, and give him a pass, or protect him, or then or let him in the gang, and then obviously make him put in work, to continue to build his status, or they're gonna be like, nah, fucking Charlie, homie, like you're done, fool. Like you know what I'm saying? Are they gonna be like, yeah, you thought, homie, like you're a freaking pig, eh? And just stick him too? I don't know. Let me know what you think, and like, or if you have any idea, do you know what happens to corrections officers, especially in California State Pen? If they get busted bringing in contraband for the cause, does the cause stand behind them afterwards, or is it just I mean, it ain't personal. It's just business, and you got busted, and now you're here, and you know what we do to cops in this place. Is it like that? Anyway, let me know what you think on that one. I'm real curious because I really don't know. I don't know how that would go. But let's continue. The suspect, a resident of Rancho Cordova, served as a correctional officer at Solano State Prison between February of 2020 and September of 2021. During this time, he allegedly accepted thousands of dollars in cash payments to bring a wide range of contraband into the prison. The contraband allegedly uh, ranged from cell phones, tobacco, and alcohol to deadly weapons. He is accused of coordinating the types of contraband delivery details and his fees through an inmate and out of custody accomplice. So yeah, so he was working with like the inmate. The inmate was hitting his people up, and he was getting stuff from their people, bringing it straight in. Or was he like an arms dealer? You know what I mean? Where they support, they replenish both sides of the war. So like you got like two rebel factions or a government and a rebel faction, and you know what I'm saying? And the arms dealer is just giving weapons to both sides, selling weapons to both sides. Like whatever, I don't care. I mean, geez, could you imagine that? Like if he was giving, to the whites, to the MA, and then to the no resta familia. Uh, could you imagine if he was giving it to all of them, and they find out like you fool, bro? Then I think if he goes in, he'd be screwed. Like regardless, I think they're all gonna be like, yeah, bro, it's just business. And once you're here, we don't no one's gonna care anymore. You can't do nothing for us now. You know what I mean? So you better hit that. You better hit that button. You better bounce. Jesus. The suspect was arrested by the California Department of Justice's Division of Law Enforcement Bureau of Investigations and booked into the Sacramento County Jail. The case was investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. It is important to note that a criminal indictment contains charges that must be proven in a court of law. Every defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Jesus, man. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I think if I were a correctional officer, I don't know. But you never know. Like, I mean, depending on where you live, your life could be risked. They could threaten your family. You know what I mean? It could be like, hey, look, check it out, homie. Like, we know your full name. We know where your family lives. Like, we have fools on the outside. Either we pay you to do this, or, you know, you're we're gonna do you. We're gonna do your whole family. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think that's a possibility? Like, I mean, come on. We all know it's a possibility, right? Depending on who he is. I mean, he could have been someone before he became an officer. Like he could have been running those streets before he became before he became a correctional officer and got recognized. You know what I mean? He probably has family in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like the in California, that reach of La M or the Noroeste Familia, they got a long reach in California, man. So anything's possible, bro. Like, but I mean, I was about to say before that, like, I don't think I would take that chance. If I was gonna be a correctional officer, I think I would just keep my head down, do my job, bro, and try to be respectful, cause I would just want to keep things civilized and kosher. You know what I mean? Wouldn't really be trying to make extra money. If you're not making enough money, either get a second job or quit doing that job. If you want to make more money, go do something else. You know, don't do that job. But if you're gonna do that job, don't break the law, man, because you're still a cop. You know, you're still hated. You know what I mean? Like they may show you some form of respect, but bro, you get locked in a room with one or two of them with no cameras, and they got a weapon, and they know they can get away with it. If they know they can get away with it, you're done, fool. You're done. So I don't know. I don't know. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. These cops out here, bro, like they really be putting in work apparently. Oh man, it's crazy. Anyway, hey, if you made it to the end with me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, Man, you know what I'm trying to do. At the end of the day, I'm trying just to expose all these corrupt cops, corrupt officials, corrupt judges. You know what I mean? All these corrupt ass people out here. Uh, you know, who hold a status of power over regular citizens. So, you know, I hope y'all are cool with what I'm doing. I hope y'all appreciate this. And with that being said, man, again, thank you for being here. And, you know, it's nice outside. Get out there, have some fun, get some sun. And as we always say, y'all, stay healthy, stay free, and shit, stay wild, y'all.